Hello, everyone. Welcome to NSC Study Break. You're back here with me, Lisette, and today we're interviewing John Martinez Ponce. John, how are you?
Everything is good, and you?
I'm good. Thank you. All right, so please start off by telling me what year in university you are and what you're studying.
So I'm currently in my sixth and last year of my biology major. So yeah, in the University of Puerto Rico, Mayagüez campus.
That's exciting. Do you have like a plan afterwards for when you graduate?
Yeah, actually, I changed my plan a couple of months, maybe a year ago. So I was planning studying medicine, but once I started like looking into it, and actually my brother studied medicine, I didn't like it that much. And medicine is something that you have to love it because you have to put your 100% into it. So I didn't feel I was going to put my 100% into it. So I started as a psychology major student. So I decided to go back to that and learn more from it. I took more classes and did my research and everything. So I decided to do what we call SID. That's a doctorate in clinical psychology.
Oh,
So I'm planning to do that next semester. Well, 2 semesters from now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How exciting. I'm currently studying psychology, so I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, and then you said your home campus is UPR Mayagüez, and then could you tell me where you did your exchange, please, and what year you did it?
So I did my exchange from 2018 to 2019. I did it for a full year in the University of Minnesota Twin Cities, and yeah, and it was great. I loved it. All the experiences, everything I did there, from school stuff to extracurricular to traveling, everything was awesome. I loved it.
That must be different though. The cold, it is not, get not get cold like that in Puerto Rico.
I know. Actually, all my family and friends, when they asked me, where are you going to do your exchange? I told them, I'm going to Minnesota. And they told me, why? That's cold. That's really cold. And the cold that it gets here is like maybe in Christmas, like 72 degrees. That's the coldest it gets here. So once I got there, it was September, I think so. I was like 60 something, maybe 70. So it was great. But once October came, yeah, everything started to go down the hill. So it got cold, like really cold.
Yeah, currently we're at like 38 degrees right now, Fahrenheit.
Okay.
And I think the year you were here, so that was my freshman year. So I think that's when we had that really cold winter. We got to like -50 with wind.
Yeah, I remember we had a polar vortex, I think it was called. And it was like -20 something degrees. We didn't have class those days. It was crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. You have to tell everyone I experienced the polar vortex in Minnesota.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, but it's a new experience and I don't mind it. So yeah.
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna ask, what were some of your favorite parts of your exchange?
So I think I have a couple of them, but I think the most that I liked was the different classes that I took. I'm a biology major, so I took different concentration classes, and the whole dynamic, the whole how they work the class was so different from here. But the teachers were so great. They always wanted to help me. They always were there for me if I had any questions or anything. So I didn't feel like abandoned or I didn't feel lost. Maybe the first week or maybe the first 2 weeks I was a little bit lost, but I caught up to it like really fast, and it was great. And after that, I decided to look for, I don't know, new opportunities in the UMN because it's a big campus. There's a lot of stuff to do there. And I found a job. I actually work in the Masonic Children's Hospital in the pediatrics emergency department for the full year that I was there. And it was the best experience that I can tell you that I had doing my exchange in Minnesota. And it was great. I loved it. Everything from working CPS reports to doing translation from Spanish to English for research that they were doing in Bolivia and different places. And I don't know, I just having that experience of working in a hospital and working that in that environment that I would like to work in my future as a health professional, if I may say.
Oh, that'd be so cool though. I'm glad you had such a good experience with that. So I have two questions building off that. One is, how different was it for you? Because I know the Puerto Rico schools don't really get up to like 50,000 in undergrad. So how different was it for you to go for such a school that was so big?
Yeah, it was. So the school that I'm here right now is maybe like 12 to 13,000. So it's the second biggest in Puerto Rico. But in the UN, I think it's 50,000, something like that.
Yeah, for
So
undergraduates too.
for undergraduates, yeah. So it was crazy. It was at first I was so lost in the campus, like the first couple of weeks. But then I learned to use the bicycles, to use all the different transportation that they have. And I don't know, I got accustomed to it, to seeing new people every day, to seeing different cultures. And I don't know, I liked it. I like, that was something that I was looking at first when I was seeing the different universities that I could go. I wanted a big campus. I didn't want a small campus. I wanted something big because I know I'm a big sports fan. So I was looking for a university that had a lot of sports and different activities. And I think I found the perfect one for my likes, if I may say.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Glad you had such a good experience. Um, well, I kind of answered my second question too
Yeah.
about why you chose it. So, did you happen to have? Well, I guess now I have two more questions. Did you happen to join any clubs or like activities while you were here besides just the working at the hospital?
So I went to different because I'm a AMSA member here in Puerto Rico. So they have that association too in the Minnesota. So I went to different activities that they had.
Okay.
So that was a big thing. I liked it a lot. Besides that, I think I went to this association that is for Latino students, and they sometimes did some like parties in the bowling alley, and they did like different stuff in the movie theater. So I went to that just to get my head off school stuff and this and that. And besides that, I just traveled Minnesota. I went skiing a couple of times. I loved it. I went hiking. I went road trips. It was great. I just had to find the time between work and school to make all that stuff, and I managed to do it. So it was good.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you found a love for skiing. I've never even been skiing, and I've lived here my whole life.
Yeah, I felt like a lot, but once I got the hang to it, it was great. I loved it.
Yeah. And then my other question is, what did you do for housing? Did you do like on campus, or did you like find an apartment outside of campus?
I actually found one off campus. I think in Dinkytown. It was Sydney Hall. I think, yeah, it was Sydney Hall. So it was just in front of the university. I just had to cross the street, and I was already in the university. And it was easy to do all the stuff. I did it from here. Like I traveled directly to the apartment, and they had all the paperwork done and everything. So they just gave me the key, and I don't know, I settled in the apartment. So it wasn't that much work to find an apartment, because I wanted one off campus, because in campus I didn't like them too much, if I may say. So I found that one that was just in front of the campus. So it was awesome. I loved it. I didn't have any problem or anything.
Okay, that's great.
No.
Awesome. Okay, so my next question is, what were some of your favorite campus traditions you got to experience while you were on exchange?
Yeah, I actually went to a couple of football games, and and they have I don't know how the axe. They were fighting for the axe. I don't know how it was called.
Yeah.
So that was great. I went to a couple of hockey games. I love hockey. Like that was my first time seeing a hockey game live, and since that I went to a couple of them in Florida and different places, and I loved it. And let me see traditions. I don't know. They did different activities, but I don't know if they did it like all year round. So I don't know if I will call them traditions. I don't know actually,
Okay.
but I enjoy everything like extracurricular from there and the sports and everything. So it was great.
I'm glad. I'm so glad you had a good time. My next question is, what was a challenge you had to overcome, and what did you learn about yourself by overcoming that challenge while on your exchange?
Okay, so I think the first challenge was being so far from my family
Mhm.
because I have been living alone since I was 17 because my home university was like 2 hours from my actually home. So I lived on the week in my apartment here in Maya West, and then I traveled to Caguas where my house was. So I've been living alone for a long time, if I may say, but being so far from Puerto Rico, being in a whole different place, different culture, different people. It was awesome. Like I didn't know what to expect when arrived there,
Mhm.
and I cannot say anything bad about Minnesota people from there. Like everyone was so nice every time. Um, I don't know. I just opened my mind to different experiences and different cultures. And once I did that, everything was much easier to work with.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I think that would be great for all the students that are going super far from home for their exchanges to get to know, like, it'll mellow out. It'll be cool. You'll love your experience. Okay,
Yeah, it was great.
I'm so glad to hear. I love to hear when everyone's like, I had such a great exchange. It was like the best time ever. It makes me so happy. I'm like, oh, I love it. Okay, so my next question is, do you have any advice for students that are looking to go do an exchange in general, and then those looking to go study at the U of M Twin Cities?
So I'm actually the president from the Exchange Student Support Association in my university. So I work with this every day to give information to students to motivate them to do exchange because it's an experience that you're not gonna get once you graduate.
Mhm.
Like you have to cherish these 4, 5, 6 years that you have as an undergraduate student and get the best of it. Go to different universities. Some people they don't do it because they are scared that they're not gonna find the classes that they want, or they're not gonna I don't know. Oh, maybe it's too expensive. Maybe different factors that they may think. But I just say find the information. Uh, Look for different universities that you like and that you may think that you may get the best of it, and just do it. Don't bust yourself in the same university your whole undergraduate experience. Just travel, have this different experience, go to different places, learn, make mistakes, like learn from your mistakes, and just I don't know, just how do I say this? Just take the best uh, take out the best of everything. Like if you did something wrong, see what you did and learn from it. And travel. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the best way to learn stuff. Maybe traveling, going to different places, get out of your comfort zone, and just learn.
Well, thank you. Love that advice. It's great advice. Okay. Um, so yeah, I think that's all the questions I have. So do you have any other last questions, comments, advice you'd love to give to any of the NSC students or potential students watching this interview?
So take the experience. Just enjoy your undergraduate experience to the best. And we have this awesome program that give you all the tools to make this possible. Like I did my NSC paperwork and everything to go to the UMN like 3 weeks before the deadline. It was something crazy. But I actually wanted to go, so I did everything. The program helped me a lot. The coordinator from the UMN, David, I think it was his name. He's a great guy. He helped me a lot once I got there. He was always very attentive to us. And you're not gonna feel alone. Just cherish these opportunities and make the best of it.
Glad to hear that. Thank you so much for that great advice. I hope everyone watching this, you've now been a little more motivated to do NSC, study at the UMN Twin Cities maybe. Yeah, so that is all I have today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. John, thank you so much for interviewing with us and imparting us with your great wisdom on why NSC is the best and why you should do it.